Good morning. Just got dressed. About to go out, go to this park, get a workout in. Stay tuned. Welcome back to another video on my channel. This is Delonte, Spirit-Minded Body, S.M.B. If you don't know me already, you should. And if you want to get to know me a little bit more, go back and watch previous videos. Go check out the channel. Hit the subscribe button, turn on your post notifications, and all that other stuff, YouTube stuff. Look out for me, man. Feel me? But in today's video, I want to talk about perfection and imperfection, and what can make something perfect and what makes something not perfect, you know? And I also want to say, before we jump into the audio, please excuse any background noises. If it's loud in this environment, you have to excuse me. I'm literally outside at maybe, I would say it's like 11. Actually, it's 10:29 p.m., so 10:30 p.m. at night. And I'm just catching a vibe, you know? Really looking at the trees, looking at the stars, looking at everything. And I came up with this thought. You know, now let's jump into it, man. What is perfection? In order to understand perfection, you got to understand imperfection and what makes something imperfect. Think about it. If everything was created, it was created perfect, right? So if everything was created and is created perfect, then what can make something imperfect? It has to go against creation, right? It has to go against creation. So that's why it's important when you looking at the scriptures or you looking at a word or you into some type of faith to obey your creator. Why? Because when you don't, you become imperfect, right? But that's not the main topic. You know, obviously this topic can get very spiritual, but it's also carnal and physical, right? Because we all want to be perfect in our day-to-day lives, you know what I'm saying? People want the perfect body. Some people want the perfect mindset. Some people want that perfect look. You know what I'm saying? They want to look perfect to other people. I get it. We all get it. We all want to be perfect, and that's not a bad thing to want to be perfect. Since when has it become, you know, a bad thing to want to be perfect without flaws? When has it become a bad thing to want to go against imperfection? When has it become bad? It's only bad when people who are perfectly imperfect point the finger at you and say, hey, you're living a little bit more perfecter than I am, you know? You're still imperfect, but you're living a little bit more perfect than I am. You get what I'm saying? You're living a little bit better. You're living a little bit more obedient. You're cutting out certain foods out your life. You're starting to become a vegetarian, and you didn't even grow up that way. You're starting to live perfect. You're becoming perfect. That's what'll make you really, you know, want to not be perfect anymore. But there's absolutely nothing wrong with wanting to be perfect. There's nothing wrong, right? I'm sitting outside right now, and I'm looking at this tree, man. I'm sitting out here looking at this tree, and I'm looking at the tree like, man, that tree is perfect. But then I said, why was it perfect? Because it was created to be perfect. It was created how it was created. And the way that it's created is created to be perfect. Do you understand what I'm saying? I know that's a tongue twister, but I want to slow it down so you can really hear me and understand me. The tree that I'm looking at right now is a perfect being. It's created perfect. The way the leaves fall in the fall, the way the fruit grows in the summer, the way, you know, it looks full, man, it's perfect. Everything about this tree is perfect. You feel me? And not just the tree. I want to talk about you. Everything about you is perfect. You know what I'm saying? Everything about you is perfect. You know? The way you were created, how tall you are, right? The original design, everything about you is just perfect. How many hairs are on your head, how your hair grows, everything is perfect, man. But what can cause a person to become imperfect? If you're created by somebody to be perfect and he gives you the option to not be perfect or to be perfect, the only thing that can make you imperfect is you. When you look in that mirror and you say, damn, I don't like my hairstyle, you're choosing to be imperfect. When you look in that mirror and say, damn, I don't like my body. I don't like the way I look. I think I'm out of shape. I'm not fit. You choosing to be imperfect. By the actions that you take daily, the smoking, the picking up the drugs, the picking up the weed, the picking up the alcohol, you choosing to be imperfect. The foods that you put in your body, the amount of food that you eat every night, you know, the imperfect structure that you do, you're choosing to be imperfect. So it's not God's fault. Nothing is God's fault. You hear me? Nothing is. because it was made perfect. When you choose to go a certain direction, when your life looks the way it looks, you got to look at your choices. And if not your choices, look at your ancestors. What did they choose? You feel me? It's the choices that we make, man. Everybody got choices. You can look and say like, man, the greatest gift ever was choices, the ability to choose. But I'll say what's really good is restrictions. The restrictions that Yah has over your life, the yes and the no's that come from God. When you get a no, best believe that that's protection, that's guidance, that's keeping you from danger and evil. And I get it, man. Nobody wants to be a robot. Nobody wants to be a slave. Like, think about your girl. A girl is not going to stay with a man that's controlling. Right? Or you're not about to stay with that woman and she too controlling. She want to control your every move. She wants your location to your phone. You can't have no type of freedom. You don't want to stay with nobody like that. So nobody wants to be a slave. So I guess in a way, free will is a blessing, if you look at it like that. Look, man, I'm not pleading nobody's side. You hear me? I'm not pleading the side of God. I'm not pleading the side of Yah. I'm not pleading the side of Yahushai. I'm not pleading the side of Satan. I'm in the middle looking at both of my choices, and I'm telling you the truth about the choices, man. I'm telling you the two different sides. I'm telling you the truth. It doesn't matter which way I go in life. It just the only thing that matters is the truth. You hear me? Let every man be a liar and let the truth be the truth. Now, if the truth is God, then let God be God. You know, let God be the truth. Now, if Satan is the truth, let Satan be the truth. But you got to look at both choices and prove all things. You got to look at which side is true and which side is not and walk to the side that's true. And I'm telling you right now, it's true to choose Yah over this world, over the imperfection of the world, you know, following these women, the adultery, the sex, and the super hypersexual culture that we live in. Sex isn't bad. Let's get that out the way. Sex isn't bad. What's bad about it is fornication. Fornication without accumulation is an abomination. Do you hear what I'm saying? Fornication without an accumulation is an abomination. What's the point of it? You just doing it just to be doing it? Continue your legacy, continue your life if you go fornicate. Feel me? But back to the main topic, because I don't want to veer too much off the subject. Perfection, imperfection. Everything was created perfect. I don't think anything is imperfect. The only way things become imperfect is if you're given a choice to be imperfect or not. It's almost like living in that house and, you know what I'm saying, you got your front door open or you got that side door open and, you know, it's a choice to leave or stay. But it's not an in and out. You get what I'm saying? It's either go out there in that world and become imperfect or stay right here in these boundaries, you know what I'm saying, and be perfect. Yeah, you're not going to experience the ups and downs that comes with life, being in a house all the time. And that's the greatest gift of God, a man like him, a man like y'all can give. You must give that woman a choice. If you're listening to me, you got to give her a choice. You got to tell her that door is open, is always open. You can always walk out at any given time. But if you go stay, you go stay. And it's going to be up to you. No guilt, no harm, no shame, no none of it. If you want to leave, go ahead. The door is open. Make your choice. But it's no both sides of the fence. It's no in between. You either go out there or you stay in here. Our Father gives us all a choice, man. You can choose to be perfect or not. If you are a living creation, a living being created after someone, the only way you can be imperfect, if you choose to go against the Creator, the one that designed you to be perfect in all your ways, if you go against his word, if you say, no, I don't want to do this because you said it, or I don't want to do it because I want to do what I want to do, it makes you imperfect. Period, point blank. You're already perfect, right? You're already designed that way to be perfect. But when you choose to go against the designer, then that's how you become imperfect. That being said, man, I appreciate all you for watching this video, listening to this audio. Hey, man, like, comment, subscribe on this video, bro. Every single day I'm dropping game and knowledge. And not even game or knowledge, but I'm just analyzing life and I'm looking at it for what it is, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just going to speak about it. I'm just going to speak the truth. You feel me? It's two different routes in this world, you know what I'm saying? You can go the way of the lies, or you can speak the truth. And to be honest with you, 100% honest with you, I'm gonna speak the truth. That being said, man, I appreciate you all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, show love to the channel. Join the family, bro. I'm out. Peace. Damn. Y'all know me, man. I can be out here all day. But as y'all can hear, that wind, it ain't slowing down. And I'm starting to feel a little droppy. So guess what I'm gonna do? Go to the house, pick up tomorrow. The wind is a wind. And that's what I be wanting y'all to realize, you feel me? You got people who's up here with fitness. You got people who's mediocre. And you got people who don't do nothing at all. It's better to be mediocre than doing nothing at all. Because if you're mediocre, you can get better. You can get better over time. But doing nothing at all, you ain't getting better. You ain't doing shit. You're just sitting around. So it's better to get up and do something over nothing. And I remember growing up, like my dad and everybody, they used to be a coach. My dad used to be a coach. And he used to tell me like, hey, you good, but I'll take somebody who's not as good as you, not as skilled as you, but listen, who obedient, who work harder than you feel me? Because it's never about the talent, you know what I'm saying? Hard work beats talent any day, right? Hard work beats talent when talent don't work hard. So, you know what I'm saying, get up, put 1 foot forward, walk, then you can start running. It's that simple. But you gotta first take the step first. You gotta take that first step, which is walking. All right, y'all, I'm out.
I know if I keep preaching and teaching this game, the money gonna come. All I gotta do is just teach and preach this game and stand on it. But the one thing I am gonna be on y'all about is them likes. I need them likes, man. I need them likes. Some people going through it to get to it. So I wouldn't dare ask you for no money. But the least you could do is lift your finger to click on that thumbs up button. That's all I want you to do.